It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and
Close your eyes. It's raining tacos.
That's never going to get old.
Is it not going to get old?
No.
I think it's already old, Nick.
No.
Should we need to change that to something else?
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Never!
Never.
You'll never take me alive.
Oh my God. I thought we were going to do a different blurb for this instead of like talking about the actual intro. We just can't talk about anything else but that intro.
Because tacos are so amazing.
Oh my God.
Plus, it is Taco Tuesday.
It is, and I'm missing it because I'm here recording instead.
It's only like noon. There's plenty of time.
Well, the thing is, the taco truck at work, they close up shop at 1 o'clock, and then it leaves.
Yeah, but isn't the only taco place in the valley, you know.
Okay, why did you have to censor the name of the taco truck?
Because then it ties us back to where we work.
That's true. How do you know the name of the taco truck anyway? Oh wait, no, they announced it, didn't they? Oh my God, I was like,
it's on the flyer.
Like, were you reading my mind?
No, we had this whole conversation about how I said it's not even the best taco truck.
What is the best taco truck in your opinion?
There's one that used to come around here called Something to Taco About.
Oh my God, that reminds me of Pedro. Because
Pedro taco.
No, yeah, because for those of you who are unaware, it was my birthday not so long ago, and Nick got me a stuffed taco, and I named him Pedro. And there's a thing, there's some stitching on it that says "Let's taco about it," and it's appropriate for a podcast because we are tacoing about it, right?
We're podcastinating and tacoing about things.
Oh my God.
Isn't that the word? Podcastinating?
Yeah, I made that word up though.
You did?
Yes, but
Trademarked.
it's a brilliant word. Yeah, trademark it.
Indeed. TM.
Can we like, that could be the new slogan instead of like caffeine coded. It could be like podcastinating.
Fair.
Maybe. I don't know.
Podcastinating and tacoing about things.
Welcome
I like how you just dodged that one and just went straight into it.
Yes, I'm going to dodge that one. We're going to ignore whatever you just said, Nick.
That's fine.
And we're going to welcome our audience.
Welcome, audience.
To another episode of the JavaScript.
Woo!
Thank you very much. You are all very kind. Just a reminder to you all that the JavaScript is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Indeed.
Yes, definitely. And now we have a new sound for that. I think we introduced it in the last episode, but even it was talking so much.
Jesus.
What
do you mean we have a new sound for it? We don't have a new sound. We have the audience actually reacting. See, they get it.
Yes, exactly. And we also have an in-house band playing us out. Yes. But for some reason, they only know how to play the Seinfeld theme and It's Raining Tacos. They don't know how to play anything else.
Are there any other songs? Exactly.
I accidentally pressed two buttons at once.
I mean, it worked. You kind of proved your point.
Definitely. And it just shows how skilled our in-house band is, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. So today's topic, we're going to spin again. And Nick has been itching to do specific topics, but I told him, no, that's not what our podcast is about.
Yeah.
Unless it is a special event. Like, for example, we're watching football on TV right now.
No, we're not. Like the 5th of November, that's a special.
Oh, my God.
I was just trying to convince him to do a special episode about the 5th of November, but he won't let me. We're going to do it for next year.
Yes. For season 2.
Potentially even season 3.
Or season 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Absolutely.
Right, exactly.
We're going to have the same longevity as Doctor Who.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, Doctor Who. Okay, how long has Doctor Who been going on now? Because the first series has
51 years.
Yeah, it's got 26 seasons for the first series, and the second series is now like what, at season 14?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so they have like what, 40 seasons at this point in
Probably,
total?
yeah.
My goodness, who was the first Doctor anyway? I don't think I've done research.
I can't remember his name. Bad Doctor Who fan.
Yeah, you're an awful.
But here's the thing. So unfortunately, he passed away. But the guy who, because the first Doctor does come back in a couple of episodes, and David Bradley plays him, and he's Filch in Harry Potter.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay. So pretty much anybody who's been in Doctor Who will inevitably be in Harry Potter. Is that what
Basically.
you're saying? Okay, nice.
It was.
so while you're-
William Hartnell.
Okay, nice, nice. So I was gonna say, well, while you're looking that up, I should spin the wheel, but I guess we
Spin the wheel. What's it called again? The wheelie good. What are we calling it? Oh no, it's the free wheel, isn't it?
the
That's
free
it.
wheel.
Sorry.
Yes, and it was approved by our friend Ivana in the last episode.
Indeed, majority rules.
Yes, majority rules indeed. So let us spin that wheel of free will.
It will freely spin.
Freely spin.
Free
or
wheel.
Do I have to spin it wheelie good?
Aha.
Okay, let's spin that wheel. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to do a drum roll here. Slang.
Oh, slang. I thought you said slaying. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
slaying what?
So,
Slaying the dragon?
yes, exactly. So Nick sent a Discord topic to our Discord, I guess because it's a Discord topic, not too long ago, discussing, or we should discuss, British versus Filipino slang.
Indeed.
And the bad thing is, I don't know a lot of Filipino slang. Shame on me, I know. But I will try to do my best because most of our slang in the Philippines is like, it's like shortening words mostly. It's not like inventing words with new meanings. Unlike, like as opposed to like American slang or British slang for that matter.
Fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't distracted by having to look up a website of British slang.
Oh my God. I probably should do the same thing, right? But yeah, you go first.
So
Nick.
I was going to say, how do you want to do it? Do you want to do like, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go, blah, 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 and we just take it in turns to see if we can figure out each other's slang?
Ooh, that could be a good thing. Yeah.
Rather than just telling the definition, we have to see if the other person can
we
guess
can
it
make
first.
it. Yeah, we can make it a game. Let's do that. Okay. So what is your first?
Well, I would start with one easily if it wasn't trying to sell me on something. I don't want tandem. I don't
What
want to
is
learn
tandem?
learn languages. Well, it said fluently. That it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense for what they were going for.
Oh my God.
I think they meant easily.
I mean, I don't. What?
So here's an easy one to start you off.
Okay.
Daft. DAFT.
Daft. Punk. Daft Punk.
I mean, it does have,
Right? Makes sense, all
it
right?
does make sense. It's one of those where it's like technically correct, the best kind of correct.
Technically. Okay, so, oh man, I don't even know.
Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
Daft. Oh, you know what? I think I've heard of it before. Daft probably means like you're square. You're serious.
Not a bad shout. I have actually used this word. I use it quite often, so you probably have heard it from me.
Okay.
So I would use it, don't be so daft, or you being daft, or something like that. So it's used to mean if something is a bit stupid. It's not particularly offensive, just a mildly silly or foolish piece of UK slang. So it's basically like, oh, don't be so stupid.
Okay.
It would be the same sort of thing. Don't be so daft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Although there is a saying, daft as a brush, which is basically, you're as stupid as that brush.
How is a brush stupid?
Well, because it doesn't have a mind. That's why.
A lot of things don't have minds,
It's
Nick.
like there's another one thick as a plank of wood. It means that there's nothing going on.
my
You're
God.
literally a piece of wood.
So I can just compare you to anything. Like you are as stupid as this microphone.
Exactly.
How does okay?
Well, the microphone doesn't have thought.
I mean, it has a bunch of thoughts. Hey.
Are you calling our live studio audience thoughts?
Yes, I am. You're all thoughts out there. Yes.
Very delayed response from our live studio audience there.
But yeah, I think they were all sleeping until I said that they were all thoughts. Because remember, in the third episode, I think we went through the 7-Eleven subreddit, and we were like, yeah, I was like, if you have ever been to a 7-Eleven, you are a thought.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I don't think the slang here, at least from my side, is going to be fair because at least your slang is still in English.
That's true.
Right? Mine is going to be in a completely different language.
I mean, if you want, I could go through Cockney rhyming slang, which is where they made up rhyming words for.
I mean, sure. I guess it will make it a little bit more fair, but like,
I'll throw a couple of those in there.
Okay. All right. So the first one, and a lot of Filipinos use this, is charot.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Filipino sentence or?
I mean, sure. I know that's going to be difficult, isn't it? Charot.
Yeah. Charot.
Is it a stupid child? You charot. Stop being such a charot.
Can you imagine if it actually means like charity?
Yeah, well, I was going to say chariot because you just take the eye out.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean bus, does it? Oh, look, my chariot is...
No, but that would make you stand out in a crowd. Definitely, I would say.
My chariot has arrived.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So somebody tells a joke, right, and then they say charot at the end of it. What do you think it means?
Come on, guys, laugh, please. Please laugh, please.
No. So charot just means.
Am I right? Yeah.
You're no.
No.
So charot just means I'm kidding, or like whenever you put
see.
JK at the end.
I was going to say,
sentence.
is it like JK?
Yeah, it's
fair.
JK Rowling.
Is there like
Yeah.
Is it? Would there be like a? Would you put like CH to mean charot if you were texting like JK?
If you were
would there
texting,
be like
it would be char, right?
Char, okay.
CHAR, char.
Fair.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that would be
So the entire time Charmander was just kidding.
Oh my god. I am a Mander char.
Is he being serious?
I don't know. Is he?
He's just kidding.
This is going to change your perspective on Charmander now, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So the next one. So this one's a bit of a wide-ranging one, and you'll see why when I explain it. But the two examples here are trolleyed or plastered.
Trolleyed or plastered?
Yeah.
That sounds like you're like, I don't know, you're probably plastering somebody or tying them down to. It sounds like bondage.
No. I can see where you got that from. So,
oi, bruv, I'm gonna trolley and plaster you in it.
In it, bro. So, trolleyed or plastered, it means drunk. And the reason I said it's wide-ranging is because you can have hammered, you can add anything, ed to anything, and it means drunk.
Oh.
So
okay. So if I say, let's just choose something random.
Got completely tabled.
If you've been LaCroix'd,
everyone would be like, "Oh, they must have been drunk."
Oh my god!
It's one of those things where you just come up with more and more ridiculous ways of saying that you were drunk.
Let's see, microphoned,
you could make it work.
Remoted.
So, but yeah, plastered, hammered, trolleyed. Rat-arsed is another one. That's a good one.
What does that mean?
That means drunk.
Wait, what did he say? Rat what?
Rat-arsed.
Rat-ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So just anything, pretty much.
And I love the picture that comes with it, and unfortunately everyone else won't be able to see it, but it's a panda leaning against or a guy with a panda head on.
Understandable.
He actually looks quite suave. He's got some Converse on, he's got some ripped jeans on.
Oh my god.
With a panda head, but he's leaning against a lamppost.
Why is that their choice for portraying somebody who is drunk?
I don't know. But I kind of like it.
Okay. So my turn. Here's an interesting one, and it's actually quite new to me as well, because if our audience doesn't know this, but I haven't been in the Philippines in a while. I lived here most of my life, and so I lost some of the slang, right? So this is a new slang for me too, and I'm reading the definition. It's kind of weird, but it makes some sense, right? And it's lodi, Lodi, lodi.
Lodi.
Yeah.
Is it a meal? I'm excited for the next Lodi.
Considering you were trash talking Jollibee in episode 5, I don't think any Filipinos would want to give you any meals.
Well, it's because Jollibee is a loady rubbish. I can't wait to find out what it actually means to see if that makes sense or not. It probably doesn't.
No, not at all. Okay, so here's the definition. Okay, so lodi is backwards for idol, which describes someone you admire and view as a role model.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fair. And is that literally they just put idol backwards and made it?
Yeah, lodi.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's like when you and Ivana were telling me about, what was it, Nivna? What was the backwards of heaven?
Nevaeh.
Nevaeh, that's it.
Nevaeh.
Fucking hell. I mean,
Or
sorry.
absidy.
Fucking hell.
Well, I mean, okay, but so you would censor the F word when you're talking about Nevaeh, but not for absidy.
No, that deserves a fucking fuckity fuck. Fucking all over
A
the place.
fuckity fuck. Kind of like when I said that your favorite team is Manchester City FC.
Yes, and you deserve to be flipped off.
Oh my god.
For eternity.
Well, I mean, okay, that's fair.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
I would feel the same way if somebody described I think we were watching the interview with Daisy Ridley and John Boyega not too long ago, and Daisy Ridley was like, "Oh, I'm in Star Wars," and then Daisy Ridley's dad was like, "I'm more of a Trek fan." Ooh, yeah, he deserves to be flipped off. Anyway,
so on to the next British one. Mm-hmm. Taking the piss.
Taking the piss. It's like I've heard of that one before because we use it here too.
Because I've said it on multiple occasions. Are you taking the piss?
Yeah, but like we use it in America too. It's
Really?
Taking the piss. Yeah.
I've been here 24 years. I've literally never heard any Americans use it.
Well,
except for the ones that have been influenced by me.
Obviously, you're not hanging around cool people.
Ooh. You know that I'm hanging out with you right now.
And I can admit that I'm not cool. I can admit that.
You're plenty cool. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Wah, wah, wah. Wait, where's the... Is it here? Oh, yeah.
I don't know why you were asking where it was, because the live studio band is right there.
Yeah. Hey, live studio band. Can you play the trombone? Thank you. Thank you. You were a little late on the cue. But yeah, taking the piss is just like it's like you're just joking around, right?
Yes. The term, if you say, "Are you taking the piss?" is like, "Are you kidding? Are you joking? Are you mocking me?"
Yeah.
Like, so if someone is taking the piss, that means they're being sarcastic. They're being but it's not always, because someone could be completely serious. They just don't realize that they're being a fucking idiot. Oh, sorry. Idiot.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm too lax with you.
Episode 8, and we're still failing at this.
We're still failing.
Oh my god. Anyway, so that is a phrase that we use in America.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why you haven't heard it before, but
maybe it's because I make sense all the time.
Or you were taking the piss.
I'm never taking the piss.
Yes, you are.
Why
Okay.
so serious?
Why so serious?
You want to know how I got these scars?
What scars? You only have
really
like
scars.
Except from like, no, you don't have any.
Just emotional ones.
No, well, how did this turn into? Okay. That sad trombone music is just like it's overused.
Is it though?
No.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So this next one is this is a lot of Filipinos are probably going to get a laugh out of this, because it's such some older people kind of find it more cringe.
Fair.
Right? And it's jowa.
And how would you spell that?
JOWA. Jowa.
Well, it's not going to be a-wodge, because that would be back. I was thinking if it was another word backwards.
No, it's not a backwards word. No, it's jowa. And this is I don't know why some older people find it like cringe to say to say the slang. I think if I say it in context, I almost did, it would give it away.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think, because I'm assuming it's one of those words where, like, because older generations want to say things properly.
Mm-hmm. But it is like it is more of a between like Gen Z to like older millennial slang, because there's some millennials that still use this slang. But definitely Gen X and Boomer, they don't like to use jowa.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna maniacally like twirl your mustache?
I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
Because I was going to say party, but that doesn't. It wouldn't really like the context wouldn't give that away really. Like if you were going to a Joat. So.
I mean, you can go to a Joat.
Oh, so it is a thing.
It's a thing, yeah. And yeah, going to a Joat, it does make sense.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So would it be like hanging out, like you're hanging out with your friends, or like, yeah,
You're sort of semi getting there.
yeah.
So, Joa is a term for your boyfriend or girlfriend, just your partner in general.
Oh, I see.
Romantic
Okay.
partner.
Fair.
Yeah. So, a lot of younger people in the Philippines would be like, this is my Joa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So, yeah.
So it'd be a bit like bae.
Yeah, bae. Yep.
I had to heavily sigh there because I hate that word.
Yeah, and it is equivalent to that because there were people around our age that still use that, and not only do we cringe, but older people cringe as well.
Yeah.
But some older people do use bae, and it's super duper weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Just call them babe, right?
Yeah.
Right, but even then, that's a pet name specifically to your partner.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of like, oh, this is my babe. No, don't call him that.
No.
This is my girlfriend. This is
Yeah.
my Joa.
Yeah, and then you have pet names with each other.
Yeah, exactly. And Joa is just like a general term for
Yeah,
partner.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, and I think it's nice to have because sometimes, a lot of times, in fact, languages like to put genders on words.
Yeah.
Right. And it's nice that we have just like we kind of eliminated that by using Joa because it's just one word for any kind of romantic partner.
Fair, so it's gender neutral.
Gender
It's
neutral.
Nice.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your
I like
next
that one.
slang, Nicholas?
Well, I am going to jump into the rhyming slang.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would a dog and bone be?
Oh.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I would assume that it has something to do with just a dog chasing a bone, right? So a person like being like just drooling over something.
I'm like a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught one.
Exactly. That is my guess.
So, not a bad guess because that would be the literal meaning.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
you mean slang has different meanings?
Indeed.
Oh, wow.
The clue is in rhyming slang. So a dog and bone would be a telephone.
What?
Because of phone, bone, dog and bone.
Did
telephone.
a 5-year-old come up with this?
Well,
Like-
Londoners came up with it, so you're not far off.
Oh my god. Because like it sounds like they just heard a 5-year-old go like, "Oh, I'm gonna do the dog and bone."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So,
they're like,
it came from in the 1800s. Criminals needed a way of communicating without alerting the police.
"Wow,
So they came up with a whole rhyming language.
oh my god."
Although there are new terms being added, and there's one of my favorite got added
You
in
mean
2002.
there's still criminals in London?
Never.
Never.
But this one just got added colloquially because everyone thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
So if I asked for 2 Britneys, what would I be asking for?
Just going off of the rhyming, Brittany, whiskey.
It is a drink. So Britney Spears, beers.
Oh,
So I'm asking for 2 beers.
Britney Spears. I should have.
So, yeah.
I was thinking it has to do something like it has something to do with Britney Spears, but I was like, what does Britney have to do with like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means that you're being toxic.
And just like the whole country of England, it's all a circus. I'm just kidding. I'm Charot.
Gerard? Your cha-cha.
Cha-cha Binks. Hey. We're probably cringing both English people and Filipino people.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Probably.
just like misusing these slang words.
Probably.
Okay, your next word, Nick, is chibog.
Chibog.
Yeah,
And is that-
Chibog.
I was going to say, is that spelled how I think it would be spelled?
I mean, if you pronounce that like backwards, it's go bitch, and it sounds like go bitch.
GTFO, bitch.
But no, that's not what it means. Chibog. Yeah.
Is it like a type of food, like a type of sandwich? I'd like a chibog.
You know what? That's actually the closest you've ever been.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's not spot on though, but you're very close. You're in the right
Interesting.
ballpark.
Interesting. So does that mean it's a type of food or a type of meal? Or is it like a Filipino mukbang, a chibog?
Yes, actually.
Really?
Yes. Chibog is just a noun for food.
Oh, fair.
Yes.
Fair.
So people might use chibog as like, oh, chiboga now, which means let's go eat food.
Fair.
Yeah. So that's what it means. I was very surprised. Yeah, I was like, you were like talking about food or like a type of sandwich. I was like, oh my god, you're like, yeah, you got it right on the mark. It's like you're cheating or something. Are you cheating?
I'm chibogging.
Well, that just means you're eating. Like, what are you eating?
I'm eating the knowledge that I'm gaining from looking at the
You're
website.
eating this up next. Hey. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I don't say it a lot anymore, but Nick definitely remembers a time when I used to say girly pop.
That has to be the snap as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Unironically, too. I just say girly pop
Yep.
a lot. Right?
That's so girly pop.
Yeah. Did you miss me saying girly pop?
It has been a long time.
Yeah. It's been probably a few months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A long few months. No, I'm just kidding.
I wasn't being very girly pop, guys. Yeah, you have to have that. Yeah, every single time you got to do the snap. But you know what? I'm gonna start saying it again, if you please.
Do it.
Okay. All right.
Or maybe we should do a poll. Should we bring back girly
Should
pop?
I bring back girly pop? I don't know. We already have a poll though, or at least I'm gonna post the poll a little bit later. We don't record these in advance.
Did we have a poll for this episode? I thought that was last episode.
That would be episode 5, which released today.
We don't record these 3 weeks in advance.
No, we do not. No, we definitely don't.
It is obviously November the 11th.
I think it's 15. Is it? Hold on. Let me double check. 12. Yeah, November. Yeah. Right now. Today is November
exactly.
12th. Yeah, when we're recording this. Yeah, sure. Why not? What is your next slang, Nick?
Cock a hoop.
A what now?
Cock a hoop.
Oh, you know what? I think I've heard that word from Shakespeare.
Oh, fair.
Because I was watching the most recent reboot of Romeo and Juliet. It was 2013, the one with Haley Steinfeld.
Fair.
And so like Juliet's dad does he have a name, or is he just Mr. Capulet?
I actually can't remember.
Monsieur Capulet. No, they're in
Signore
Italy.
Capulet.
They're in Italy, aren't they?
Signore Capulette.
Something
like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So Juliet's dad said something like "kakahoopa," Yeah. And I was like, so if that's an English slang, why are they saying it in Italy, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene?
I don't know.
It's weird too, because like, I think I just spit. It's weird too, because when English people make movies that are set in different parts of Europe, they still use an English accent.
Well, it's just like with America.
That's true. The first James Bond. Yeah, that was who was it again?
Sean Connery.
Yeah, Sean.
But it's a bit
Connery.
like if we take, for example, Valkyrie. It's about Germans. It's about Nazis. But all of them are either British or American.
That's true.
It's an entirely British cast with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
There is not a single German.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think they're probably strategically doing that to appeal to like a wider, quote unquote, wider audience.
Of course,
right?
I mean, it makes sense for the market that they're going for.
That's true, right? But yeah, it doesn't make sense to like not hire anyone who's not American. At least like not even just German, like even just not
Austrian,
being,
like Hungarian. I mean, it
Exactly.
would have made sense if there was an Austrian in there,
That's true.
because there was a very prominent Austrian who was part of that whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what does cock-a-hoop mean?
I would think that cock-a-hoop means like I'm gonna use another like weird word, a weird American slang, like ballyhoo, like ridiculousness.
I mean, that's not a bad shout. Cock-a-hoop is like excited about something. Like, I'm cock-a-hoop about that.
I mean, you can
Like-
be nuts about it, something, if you're excited, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you can cock-a-hoop mean like, oh, you're really excited about that. Like, I'm really excited to go to, I don't know. I was going to say on the first day of school, but you'd have to be really young to be
So when
still excited about school.
So when I go to the Philippines, I could be like, "Hey, I'm so cock-a-hoop to be here."
Yeah, exactly. And then they'd expect you to say, what is it again? Chalo? Chado?
Charot.
Charot, that's it.
Charot. Oh my god. Okay, so here's I think we can do one more each, right?
Sure, sounds good.
One
Well, you
more?
got two more because I started first. So-
Okay. All right. Here's one. Praning.
Oh,
Praning.
Praning.
Praning. Praning. A lot of this episode is just you breathing, Nick, when you're thinking.
indeed, because I have to take a deep breath. So, I need to get the oxygen to consider.
Oh my god.
So, I
you
think,
need to get the oxygen from Nevea.
Yeah, sure. Jesus Christ.
Because it's heaven. It's in the sky, and there's oxygen there.
So, pranning. So, my mind went, and it seems like a lot of our guesses have been to do with this, about being foolish, about like someone's being pranning. Oh, stop being so pranning.
You know what? You're not far off. You're still kind of far, but you're not far off. It
On
has
the right
something
track.
to do with that. Yeah, you're on the right. You're on the right track. You're in the right. I want to say ballpark, but we're watching football. What do you call that?
In the right stadium.
In the right stadium. Yeah,
I'm on the right pitch.
that's a baseball stadium.
No, it's not. It's a football
Yes, it
pitch.
is. Yeah, but there's there's also a baseball pitch.
Is it?
Yeah, the pitcher's mound.
Well, but he's pitching. He's not on a pitch.
Oh my god, what is the difference?
Who cares? It's baseball.
Yeah, it's baseball.
Hashtag cricket forever. It's the only game where you can have a lunch break. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Pranning. So,
Yeah,
like being immature?
not really. No,
No?
no.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay, so if a Persian,
If a Persian comes along.
if a person has irrational thoughts or is paranoid, they may be called praning. Like if you're,
Fair.
yeah. There's also a different Filipino word for somebody who's like going crazy or paranoid or something like that, and it's baliw, nababaliw. Yeah. So yeah, but praning is more. I don't want to say that it's more proper because it's still slang, but it's like they use it more. We use praning
More commonly accepted.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah. As opposed, like for example, somebody might be called mentally challenged instead of the R word.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Instead
oh my god,
of-
don't say it.
Well, fortunately, none of us said it. I just played the sense bar.
You're revealing our secrets. All right, what do you have for me, Nick?
So the last one is chav.
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 Chav. I think isn't that the name of a person?
No, yeah, I think you're thinking of Chaz, which is short for Charlie.
Why does
Charles.
Chaz exist anyway?
I have no idea. Probably something to do with the 60s when everyone was on
What
LSD.
kind of parent looks at their child and goes,
Chaz.
"Yes, I want to name you Chaz"? That's like the skit. Like not too long ago, I saw a skit like how celebrities name their kids, and one of the things where it's like, "What do you want to name the baby?" It's like Gray Couch. Like,
Why?
Gray Couch. And then I don't know, but then it just gets more ridiculous as the skit goes on. It's like, What do you want to name the baby? Febreze.
No.
Febreze.
Why?
And then the doctor is just like, okay, have a good life, Febreze. And then I'm gonna list out because there's only 2 more names that were mentioned in that skit. So one of the more ridiculous ones, it's like, what do you want to name a baby? 350 oven. He's like, 350 oven?
Why are they going to be hot?
I don't think you should say that about a baby, Nick.
Or are they going to grow up to be baked?
Oh my God. No. Nope. Nope. You know what? That makes sense though, right? Because it is the child of a celebrity, and obviously growing up in the spotlight, you kind of, sometimes you
can feel the heat.
Yeah. I can't believe we haven't played that yet.
What, you mean live studio band? They're a bit slow on the uptake today.
They are. What are we paying them? Because they're kind of slow. Oh my God. Oh, we're not paying them. Is that it? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no. And then the last one in that skit was the light that shines bright. He's like, the light that shines bright. That's a sentence.
God, that's so stupid.
But that's true though. People would actually name their kids that.
It reminds me a little bit of. Have you ever seen
of Ab City?
The skit? Oh, fuck off! The skit of he's pretending to be a Tesla driver that's going to get a custom number plate.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that one?
No.
I'll show you that after the recording.
Okay.
But it's like he's going through. The guy at the DMV is like, "Oh, thank God you don't want to get a custom plate," and he's like, "Oh, maybe I should." Lol gas, like just all the stupid things about like how it's electric. Look at me, I've got an electric car. It's like, look at me, I'm a douchebag. No, I'm just kidding. No, those are just the Tesla Cybertrucks.
Yeah, that's. Oh my God, it ruins my day every time I see it.
Yeah, because it's like they have less creativity than when I was a child drawing a car.
Right?
Because it literally looks like the car that everyone drew when they were 3 years old.
Yeah, it looks like when a kid gets a hold of a ruler for the first time and tries to draw a car with straight edges.
Absolutely. It's like if they took that and then the creators of Cyberpunk 2077 and put them in a room and just said, here, what are you going to create?
Cyber truck. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
So anyway, what do you think chav means?
Chav means they're trying to acquire something because they want to have something.
One chav, you have something?
I want to have this.
I mean, you're nowhere near, but I can also see where you're coming from.
That's such a leap,
but you're nowhere near.
Yeah.
So this is a derogatory British slang word for a young hooligan who normally starts fights and makes trouble. Chavs are usually seen as lower class. So the reason I wanted to bring it up is because people have turned it into an acronym.
Okay.
To councilly housed and violent. So council housing is like Section 8 housing.
Okay.
So they're making fun of people that are on government housing.
Wow. Okay. Leave it to I guess the upper class to
you chav.
To mock the people who are in government housing who are trying to survive, man.
Is there any historical context of that happening ever?
America making fun of the homeless?
Okay, besides that one time. No, I was kidding. See, that's exactly what I was going for with the sarcasm, because it happens all the time. I nearly swore without censoring that.
I can never tell your tone, Nick. I don't think I can ever do that.
It's a skill.
Yeah, skill.
So anyway, one last Filipino slang to
wrap up
to
the
send
episode.
us home.
Okay.
Well, I already am home.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I drove all the way here only to get sidelined by a trash can. Anyway.
You're making it sound like the trash can came out of nowhere and crashed into you.
Yes, it did.
Did it though?
Yeah, it was alive. It's a Doctor Who trash can.
It's alive.
It's a Doctor Who trash can.
Right, Ricky.
It's Mickey. Okay, so the last one is gigil.
Gigil?
Yes, Gigil.
Well, backwards it's ligig, so that's not going to be anything.
Yep. Gigil.
Is it like when someone looks ridiculous? Oh, like you look giggle in that outfit.
Quite the opposite, actually.
Oh, so you look giggle in that outfit. You look great.
Almost there.
You made an effort. You look good. You dressed. You're going out for the night.
Getting warmer.
You're a model. You're going on the runway.
Okay, so giggle means like somebody looks adorable and you just want to squeeze them.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Oh, you giggle. Yeah, fair.
Yeah. It's also used with like a bunch of different like oh my god like like sounds that are before the word, like nagigigil ako sayo.
Fair.
Yeah, so in the Philippines we do a lot of that in the language, is we add like just syllables.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And do the syllables themselves have meaning, or do they only have meaning when they're adjoined to another word?
They do have meaning.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why like with one word you can have like so many meanings by just adding syllables to it.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah. So so we've had a lot of fun with slang today.
Indeed.
Didn't we? We
Absolutely.
learned a lot about each other's language.
And it's great that we're obviously so well prepared for this episode.
Yeah, definitely.
We're not noticing a theme with all of these episodes.
Yeah, do you think we should like at least try to like move away from the wheel in the next episode?
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, okay, Nick, what is your question of this week?
Well, my question, it's an easy one.
Okay.
What is everyone's favorite slang word?
If we're talking American slang, I would
Just in general. Like, if you have a favorite like Portuguese slang word that you know for no apparent reason.
Why would I know a Portuguese slang word?
Why don't you know Portuguese slang words?
Do you know a Portuguese slang word?
No, but mine's going to be German.
Oh, okay.
So
So for me, it's going to be an American slang word. And
is it girly pop?
Yes, it's going to be girly pop.
Is it?
Yes. I don't know. There's just something about girly pop. It was going to be, I think I was leaning towards fetch. But
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Isn't it a slang from England?
Well, no,
That's what Gretchen Wiener said. It's a slang from like
She's
England.
lying to you.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, no. And it's probably going to be cringe to some people because, using girly pop is not really like, it's not very girly pop if not a girly pop uses it. But I don't know. It has a nice ring to it. Yeah. What about you, Nicholas?
So mine isn't necessarily a slang word. It's just my favorite German word. But
Okay.
during the European Championships over the summer, Scotland qualified. And obviously they took bagpipes with them. So I learned the German word for bagpipes, which is doodle sacks.
Doodle sacks! Oh my god, that is so much better than mine. Wow. How can you be better at this than I am?
What can I say?
You can say doodle sacks.
I could. Doodle sacks.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my favorite. But yeah, let us know what your favorite is down below. And obviously, you don't have to stick to American. You can stick to American if you want to.
Well,
English,
American,
French,
American
Spanish,
is
whatever.
obviously the most important one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm charot. Oh my god. Well, this has been a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we'll definitely. I don't know. Do you think you want to explore more slang in the future?
Oh, well, 100%.
Probably.
I think this could be a part 2.
Oh, yeah.
And I think what we should do is broaden it to do like global. Like if we
there you go.
research a couple more slangs each
Absolutely.
and come back with like 5 from another
when
country.
when we're more prepared. I mean, we're always prepared.
Absolutely.
Anyway, thank you very much for listening to this week's episode, everybody. Nick, play us out.
It's raining tacos